French explorers had claimed the Ohio River Valley, Mississippi River Valley, and the entire Great Lakes region by the late 1600s. The French settlements, including Quebec and Montreal, had about 80,000 people, while there were about 1 million colonists in the British colonies. Native Americans brought first to French forts and exchanged them for goods such as iron pots and steel.
Native American groups allied themselves with the two European powers, the British and the French. Huron and Algonquin tribes allied themselves with the French, while the Iroquois allied with the Dutch and later the English. These alliances caused a war between France and England.
French claims caused conflict in Ohio Territory. Charles the Landlord destroyed Pickawillinie to keep the British out. The French built forts on land claims in Canada and Louisiana, causing major upset in Virginia.
English colonies, backed by Great Britain, started an attempt to take French claims. 21-year-old George Washington launched an attack on the French. The French then attacked Fort Necessity. Washington surrendered and retreated back to Virginia. Soon after this time, the Albany Plan of Union came about. This was a plan to unite the English colonies.
England suffered an early loss when Edward Braddock was sent to Virginia to fight off the French and the native. Under his command, 2,100 English soldiers were defeated by only 900 French and Native American soldiers. After a series of British defeats, William Pitt was brought to colonies from England. With him, Pitt brought more soldiers and better generals. They had captured 6 French forts by August 1759.
Later that year, Pitt and his army attacked Quebec. The Battle of Quebec was the turning point of the French and Indian War.
Britain and France battled for 3 more years in other parts of the world. Spain made a pact to aid France in its efforts, but they were too late. The British had already won the 7 Years' War.
The French withdrew in the New World and the British took over, refusing to give supplies to the Native Americans and encroaching on their land. In protest, the natives destroyed all but 3 British forts west of the Appalachian Mountains. This resistance was known as Pontiac's Rebellion. The British officers gifted smallpox-infested blankets to Native American war leaders, and these spread smallpox throughout villages like wildfire.
The British then issued the Proclamation of 1763, which declared that the colonists were no longer permitted to settle west of the Appalachian Mountains. This angered the colonists, as they wanted to settle westward.
The end!